What up? Lunch break fishing 3 coming at you. Conditions are crappy today. They are cold, wet, rainy. We're gonna go to a different park that's still fairly close to my work, so have a little bit of less time, but I think our normal place is getting a little bit overfished, so we're just gonna give it a little bit of a break and we'll see what we can get on. This water's surprisingly clear for the amount it's been raining these last few days. I'm into it. Brought a few different colors of Senkos out, so we're on something right there. I didn't even feel them bite. It's like the other day, those real light bites. Oh, didn't wait. I gotta start waiting with this. This is the same problem I had the other day. I really gotta wait for them to take this. Patience is key. Just sit there and wait for him to really take it, and then I'll just set the hook. I'll toss it right back over to those weeds where we were just at. And we'll just wait for him to take it and let him run off with it a little bbit. That's why you fish these on semi-slack line, so they have some time to run off with it. Yep. Reel down and set the hook, and we got him. Water's still pretty warm. This guy's pretty warm for how chilly it's been. Right now they're just hitting that wacky rig. It's just what they're doing. Thanks for playing, bud. There he goes. To go off of what we talked about in the other video, learning from your mistakes. Sometimes, when that fish hits, you get excited and you just want to set that hook. But take a second, talk yourself through the steps that you need to take, and that'll help remind yourself what to do when that fish bites. They're not going to let go of it necessarily. I mean, if they go for it like that, and they're going to grab it, and they're just going to keep it. So just give yourself a second, just like you would with if you're throwing a frog. You want to wait that second and then set the hook. Same thing goes with wacky worms. A lot of times if they're smaller fish like that one was, they might not have the whole thing. They might take that second gulp and get it down. So you got to give yourself a second. Otherwise, you'll just pull it out of their mouths like we did earlier. There's one on. Ready? Oh, he's a jumper. Another little small guy. It's not the same fish, is it? No. A little small guy, but hey, we'll take him. See ya. Swam off that way. All right, we're having a fairly successful lunch break fishing episode. Happy about that. We went to the river yesterday and we caught a interesting fish. It's on my Instagram. I'll insert a picture of it right now. It's a northern log perch, I found out. It's pretty cool. I've never caught one of those before, so it was fun. Fun little surprise. We had one trout kind of bite up on our maps. That was cool too. I'm gonna move that down a little bit. But they're out there on a weed line when this place is a little bit less wet. You can see the weed line. The water level's pretty high right now, so it's tough to see, but it's probably, I don't know, 40, 50 feet out, if that. And I'm just throwing this wacky rig right out into that weed line. And it's worked so far. So we'll move down a little bit and we'll keep trying. Did we lose our worm? We did lose our worm. All right. Well, that wasn't unexpected, at least. I had a feeling we were going to lose that worm. Well, I don't have any more black and blue worms, so we will go with a pumpkin, green pumpkin, and we'll stretch it out a bit so it lightens up a little bit. Water's not too murky, so it's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. But we'll make it so they can see it a little bit easier. Get some of that salt out there on the edge. Make it a little bit floppier in the water. That's going to do it for Lunch Break Fishing episode 3. We got on 2 today, and they were biting that black and blue zinker, and we got a few more bites on it too, so that's definitely working right now. It seems like the last week or so, that's all they've really been wanting to bite is those wacky rigs, which it's fun fishing, don't get me wrong. It's just not as action-packed as some of the other types of fishing I like to do. So if you guys want to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and I'll see you next time.